Welcome and what is up there, everybody? This is Casper Trader back here with another video today. And in today's video, I'm super excited to talk about the top 5 stocks that I'll be looking to buy after the coronavirus crash, where basically every stock is on a massive discount. And I'll be showing you guys my top 5 stocks that I'm looking to buy that are great, phenomenal prices right now, that I'll be looking to buy after the huge coronavirus stuff, news, media stuff is over. And adding to that, we'll also do a huge announcement, which, why not just say it right now? We will be restarting the whole Robinhood growth challenge. Remember back then when I started the challenge showing guys trying to grow my portfolio up to $1 million trading options, swing trading stocks, and just doing risky short-term investments? Well, if you could take a look at my all history, you can see that most of my money that a lot of the money I've actually put into Robinhood, I've lost because of options and just trying to make short-term profits and gains off of short-term trading. Well, now we're restarting the whole entire challenge, starting from scratch, $2,250, where we're at right now, starting next week. And we will try to grow this to $100,000 as soon as possible, just by growth investing and dividend investing, which I'm super excited to talk about. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get started talking about the top 5 stocks that I'm looking to buy after the coronavirus crash. So, one of the top stocks that I'm looking to buy is, of course, Microsoft. Microsoft is one of my favorite stocks, and don't worry, these stocks won't all be like FANG stocks and stuff. There'll be some pretty interesting stocks in them in this video. But if we take a look at Microsoft, it's one of the only stocks that we're actually on a profit on because we bought it so long ago. One phenomenal thing about this company is just has a huge history of growth, just phenomenal growth. In the last year, even with the coronavirus crash, it's grown by over 43%. In the last 5 years, 270%. So its growth is just on fire. And we're looking to buy the stock maybe once it dips down to around the $150, $155 range. But mostly just when the coronavirus drama is over. That's when we'll be looking to make all these purchases. And second of all, what we're looking to buy is Facebook. Some of these won't actually be on my watch list, so just stay tuned for that. So Facebook right here is one of my favorite long-term stocks that I want to invest in. This one's on an absolute steal. It's on a huge discount right now. We're actually down around 15% on our position. But we don't worry about that because I definitely see Facebook going over $300, maybe $350 in the next 3 to 5 years, probably doubling in stock price. And it's also a huge growth company. It doesn't have such a steady growth pattern just like Microsoft does. However, I do see a lot of potential in Facebook because it's basically a monopoly in the online advertising world because it owns WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, and some other smaller social media platforms, where the majority of advertising is going on nowadays. And number 3 is NextEra Energy. NextEra Energy is actually one of my favorites because of its great growth. Actually, I would say it's really similar to Microsoft because it has similar gains in the last year. Around 44.5% it has grown in the last year, and in the last 5 years it has grown 163%. This one is, like, I would say, one of the safest, steadiest growth stocks that I know of that I've ever invested in. I'm actually up 23% after the coronavirus crash, and even after the coronavirus news, this thing rebounded like crazy. It went down to $250, and then shortly after it went up to around its all-time highs, around $280. So this stock is definitely close to the closest to recession-proof you can get with any type of growth stock. So I would definitely recommend taking a look at NextEra Energy to add to your portfolio. And now this one, if you guys have watched my previous videos, you guys know that I'm a huge fan of, is Uber. Uber right here has a ton of potential up ahead of itself. Right now we're down around 9.9% on our position. And in the last 5 years, well, this stock IPO'd not that long ago, so I don't know if you can even see the year chart. But if we take a look at the last year, where it didn't even do much, but since the IPO, it fell around 30%. And in the last month or so, since it's near all-time highs, around $41. It actually dropped down to around $31 because of the whole coronavirus outbreak, news, and media. Because many people are actually scared that when they hop in an Uber to get a ride somewhere, the person might be sick with coronavirus, helping the virus spread, blah 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 blah. But the fact is that like less than 200 people are sick in the US right now, so it's not the biggest deal out there. I definitely see that after the huge coronavirus news outbreak stuff, I see Uber definitely rising to around $100 in the next few years. And I'll be looking to buy in the next few weeks. So yeah, that's interesting. And by the way, Robinhood just turned to its dark portfolio because it's dark color theme because it's past 5 o'clock. So that was number 4 on our list. Uber stock. Gotta say I love that stock. And last of all is Tesla. And it's not for the reasons you guys all think. But I definitely love Tesla as a company. I see their cars all around. It's getting more and more popular everywhere that I've ever traveled, and I see them all over the place. But with Tesla, I see that it has a ton of potential with advancing technology. I don't know, the solar stuff they're doing is also pretty interesting. The autonomous driving, they have like the most advanced information about autonomous driving, like the self-driving vehicles stuff. So I definitely see Tesla as the leader of its industry, and it can only go up from here. And the reason I put this on the list, even though I probably won't have enough money to buy this stock unless I saved up week after week after week after week of the $100 a week deposits, is because Robinhood, if you guys aren't aware, are coming out with fractional shares, which I'm super excited about. So we can buy Tesla at like $100 increments just to average in. So we don't have to necessarily buy and put in $700 into the stock right away. So that's why I put it on the list. I definitely see Tesla growing. I don't know, maybe in the next few years, we don't know. Maybe past $1,000, past $1,300, $400. If it keeps advancing, the sales keep growing, I definitely see the stock growing because it's just simply the leader in its industry, and it basically almost has like a monopoly on electric driving cars, self-driving cars. I know some other companies are doing that, but not to the extent of Tesla. So I'm definitely looking to buy Tesla probably in $100 increments once Robinhood actually allows me to buy fractional shares, but I don't see that coming soon because there's like 1.6 million people on the list. But we'll see how it goes. But that is basically my top 5 stocks that I'm looking to buy in after the coronavirus crash at huge discount prices. And yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. And if you guys did, smash that like button below. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.